Hello, this is Sarah V, and today I will finally be getting around to making the orange crinkle chiffon blouse. I am going to be using Simplicity 8117, and I am going to be making the view with the little bow around the neck. The fabric I am using is the orange crinkle chiffon. It is from Fabricmart. It is polyester, which isn't my favorite, but I thought it would be really fun for the fall and layering it underneath of jumper dresses. We begin this adventure by cutting out our blouse. It is only 4 pattern pieces. There is a front, back, tie piece, and cuff. To be quite honest, I have been procrastinating this blouse because of this fabric. It is wiggly and annoying, and I am so glad that it has no darts, or I think copying those darts over would just be the end of me. I have a feeling that if I had chosen to make this out of a less annoying fabric, that it would have gotten done much quicker, because I wouldn't have procrastinated sewing it, and it wouldn't have taken all week. Now that everything is cut out, I can begin pinning what I can before going over to my machine. But before this can happen, I must collect some thread and wind a bobbin. Sewing can commence now! Huzzah! Starting with connecting the necktie at the center back. Usually with facings I just serge the edges, but in this case I did a wee hem. Next, I am just sewing 2 lines of gathering threads between the notches. Moving to the cuffs, I have folded down the inside fabric that will be turned in once assembled and sewn the cuffs up. Now I am just sewing a facing to the bottom bit of the sleeve. Trimming and trimming some more, and onto the odd sleeve facing they used in place of a continuous lap. I am now back to pinning, starting with folding the necktie over. Now that I am back at the machine, I am sewing up the necktie, leaving the part connecting to the neckline unstitched. Next, I am stitching up the seam connecting the front and back blouse using a French seam. I am now able to turn the tie out and press it. Joining of the tie to the neck can now begin, although once I turned it out I realized it wasn't right, but I made it work and stitched it shut on the inside. I was supposed to catch part of the tie within the front facing, and I did not. Moving to the sleeves, I am running some gathering stitches across the top of the sleeve before gathering it into the arm's eye and stitching it in place. I sometimes choose to put the sleeve in before doing the side seams, like I am doing now, sewing the sleeves and side seams all in one go. I can now run the gathering stitches around the bottom of the sleeves, pin it into the cuffs, and sew it up. This hem is far from perfect, but to keep myself sane, it is nice enough. Also, considering I tuck all my shirts in, does the hem really matter? After a bit of hand sewing, my cuffs are now sewn shut on the inside. I did in fact film the buttonholes, but after reviewing the footage I found that you couldn't even tell I was making buttonholes, so I just left it out. And after a few buttons, she's complete. Overall, I think this blouse is quite cute. I did have a couple problems with it. One of them being I didn't put the buttonholes on the right side of the cuffs. So I'll have to go back and either put a snap and just go with it, or sew up the buttonhole and then put a buttonhole on the other side and sew the button onto the side that has the sewn up buttonhole. I could do that too. Another problem I have is that it's a little short in the sleeves, and if I move my arms forward, I can feel the cuff tugging against my forearm. But other than that, I think it's quite cute, and after I fix that, it'll be good as gold. And my intentions are to wear this under a jumper dress, but for the purpose of this, I thought it would be more helpful to be able to see the whole blouse. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you would like to see more fall sewing, please subscribe. If you would like to see what I'm up to day to day, feel free to follow me on Instagram at Sarah V Sews Vintage. Thank you again for watching, and see you next time.